Jimmy on the ass. Jimmy on the ass.
Alright guys, we're here with the Queen City Odyssey Spotlight of the Week. We're with the creative director of Soul Serum, John Buchanan, man. Just tell everybody about yourself real quick.
What's up guys, I'm John Buchanan. I am 21 years old. I'm the creative director of a company called Soul Serum. So what my title consists of is basically I direct all the music videos you see. Really anything creatively I have my hands on for Soul Serum. So like merch, like promo for shows, like graphics for the podcast, etc. That kind of stuff.
Alright, so John, kind of just talk about like your daily duties when you guys are on set and off set. Kind of just like what do you do to kind of bring it all together?
So basically before we start shooting, I gotta get all the like pre-production stuff ready. So that consists of like a storyboard, like a treatment, storyboard, shot list, all that. And then I go over it. We have a DP now that we use, so I just direct it and we use a DP to shoot it.
What is a DP for people who might not know?
So that's a director of photography. Basically, I'll go over with him like the shots I want to get, and maybe he'll like throw something back at me that he thinks that would be cool. So we basically just like agree on the shots to get, and then he physically is like holding the camera while I am standing back and like watching what he's getting, telling him if he needs to redo something a little better. And basically, so the director is like literally directing like what the actor or artist needs to be doing, and the DP and how he needs to be getting the shot. And basically, so I go over everything with him. We get like a shot list ready on set. We basically just go down the shot list and mark everything off. But I mean, it sounds like not a lot, but doing all that like pre-production and then finding locations, extras, everything for videos, it gets stressful, but I mean that's what it takes to get a good video. And then on set, basically we have our DP who's shooting everything, we have me directing everything, and then we also have like an AC that's Trip, and then Noah's our DP. So Trip, basically he has like a focus pull, so he can pull focus if we need to rack focus or anything in the middle of a shot, or he can like pull zoom if we need to zoom in or out, stuff like that to help out with Noah. And then really after shooting, I just take it all back, all the footage, get it on this computer and edit. And that's basically it.
So what do you feel like is the toughest part of your job? Do you feel like it's getting the extras, like finding the location to shoot, or?
Yeah, I would say that's like the most stressful, is trying to get everything organized so it's gonna like work perfect of like the day we're shooting. And then of course nothing ever goes like 100% to plan, I feel like. So when on the day of shooting, it's just like adapting to
whatever's kind of thrown at you.
Yeah, so I would say those two are kind of like the most stressful, but it's the biggest payoff if everything goes right.
I always keep the heat cause I'm a pyro. No one walking
you say has probably been your most difficult video in a sense of the editing and putting it all together? And basically, where did you feel like after that video that you felt that growth into it?
Yeah. And there's a couple. The ones that come to mind are the Jack K's Tired was a lot of tedious editing because I had to draw like all the animations frame by frame on there. And then another one was Moonlight with Deucey Gold, because like I'm kind of like newer to 3D and making like 3D stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to make like the moon and everything and like the whole like atmosphere he was in that video, and that was kind of difficult. And also that video just like kept crashing every time I tried to export it, so that sucked. But we got it out in time. But yeah, probably the most tedious would be the Jack K's Tired video. But afterwards, it felt good being all together. But like looking at it now, I still want to make changes to it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you ever go back and I listened to a little bit of your when you were on the Soul Serum podcast, and you said at that time you don't really watch a lot of videos, especially the recent ones at that time.
Yeah.
So as we fast forward to now, do you find yourself watching more videos now, or kind of still in the same realm of not really watching your videos?
My own videos? I still don't like really watch them a ton other than when I'm editing it. It's really like I'll watch it 1,000 times after I edit it, and then like once it's uploaded to YouTube, I'll watch it again, and then I'm basically done with it until like maybe I'll just watch it like randomly a month later or something. But I usually don't really watch my old stuff a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cherry on the ass. Cherry on the ass.
Hey man, so we're gonna start off with probably the hardest question you'll have.
Yeah.
Do you believe a hot dog's a sandwich?
Damn. I don't think it is, honestly.
What would you consider it then?
I would consider it. Damn. It's in its own category for real.
Alright. In its own realm.
It's not a sandwich. It's not a sub.
Would you say it's a taco because of the way you hold it and
Yeah,
eat it?
it's definitely more of a taco than a sandwich. Facts. I agree with that.
Alright, and then what is your favorite conspiracy theory?
Damn. See, I don't like have a favorite one because most of them are like not positive.
Feasible?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And like I don't want to believe in conspiracies because most of them make me think like this world sucks. Like, because it's so much like dark shit going on with those conspiracies. But I don't know. I can't even think of one right now.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you think that they walk amongst us?
I don't really think... See, there's probably some aliens on this earth, but like the majority of aliens are not on this planet, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
It's like, I feel like since we don't really have much evidence of aliens or any on this earth, there's probably not many on here, but there's definitely a lot out in the universe.
Alright.
Like, there's hella, like, civilizations like the human
race.
Yeah.
And then the last one with this, do you believe in Mark Zuckerberg being a lizard person?
I don't know about a lizard person. He's definitely not human though. He's at least a robot. He might be a lizard person though. But yeah, that dude is like, if you watch the way he like looks, it's like
Yeah.
it's like his eyes.
His eyes are just like super big and shit. Yeah.
It's like he looks around. He might be a lizard, honestly, because that's how they look too. They're like, yeah. So he might be a lizard person then.
Who the fly, so I'm on fire in the pot. They can see me like I'm Ray Charles. I just shake them out, no competition. Won't play y'all. I'm really too fly for this. I'm too OD, I'm high as shit. We came from the bar, that's how it is.
Alright, so what do you feel like really makes you stand out in the realm of everything that you do? Like, when people watch your videos, what do you feel like you put into them that makes you different?
I think just mostly like the editing, the like effects, and then like the fact that a lot of my videos kind of have like a storyline to them. And I feel like a lot of people nowadays are just doing like the run and gun, like where they just pick up a camera and their friend is just like rapping into the camera, which nothing's wrong with that, but I just don't like that because it just gets boring to me. But yeah, I think that's what makes me different is like my style of editing and effects mostly.
So what would you tell yourself 3 years ago when you were kind of just not necessarily starting out, but you were really getting your foot into the door and growing? What would you tell yourself?
I'd probably just tell myself to work harder, because I felt like I've always like kind of known what to do, but if I just worked harder, which I worked hard, but like I feel like if I worked harder, I'd be further. So it's like, I don't know, you can always work harder. At least that's my philosophy. So I just tell myself to work harder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be in 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself and hoping that you achieve?
5 years? Damn. I'll at least want to have worked with like one of my idols growing up. Hopefully I'll definitely own a Tesla by then. And shit, I don't know, at least have like 1 million subs on or not Instagram, YouTube, and that's the goals for real.
Moonwalking over niggas like I'm Michael. Shorty got me stressing, going psycho. Partying so hard, like where the night go. She just wanted to
Love Tesla so much.
Well, Elon Musk is a genius, first off. I made a lot of money on Tesla stock, like I was telling you earlier. And I mean, if you just look at like the spectrum of cars, and like you don't see Tesla as being like the most like tech savvy and like future, like looking forward towards the future, like I don't think there's any car on the market like better than the Tesla.
Interesting.
So it's like, and like with Teslas, like if you look at a Tesla, like a 5-year-old Tesla, it's still worth almost the same amount as like it sold for new. Whereas you look at like a 5-year-old like Toyota or something, it probably dropped like 5,000 at least, like 10,000 maybe. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like Teslas are the car of the future. And
do you think
you
the
got a
Cybertruck?
big ass like iPad in the front.
Yeah, and you can play games on it.
Yeah, and
play
you can
Cuphead.
like program your horn to.
I saw that.
to
Somebody
do
made it like
anything.
Travis Scott's. Yeah, I
so
saw
it's
that.
Like, come on.
Okay.
Like,
Would you
can't
get a
beat that.
Cybertruck, or do you think
I
that's
would definitely
ugly?
get a Cybertruck.
See, I think the Cybertrucks look sweet, and everybody
Yeah.
else thinks they're ugly. But I feel
No,
like
I
once
think
you
they're
see them
dope.
on the street,
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's fat." I think that they're gonna be
They
sweet.
Look, yeah, they look dope.
Because people are gonna put like fucking crazy
That-
wraps on them and
It
shit.
literally looks like it would be in that game Cyberpunk.
Alright, man, so basically just take this time and kind of just shout yourself out, just everything you've been doing, talk about some upcoming stuff if you want, just take this time.
Yeah. Shout out me. Shout out everybody on the Soul Serum team. We're going crazy this year. We got like 4 videos we've already shot. We're getting more on the way though. I mean, they'll probably be... When's this interview dropping in the next couple of days?
Nah.
Next week?
We can figure that out.
Alright, well, when this interview drops, you'll have like at least 1 new video. I know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
maybe 4, however long it takes. But yeah, just a lot of new content coming, a lot of new stuff, and a lot of blessings in 2021.
Hoping for that Playboy Cardi video to come your way.
Yeah, that would be fire. Who knows if that'll ever happen, because that man is a vampire. But we'll see.
Well, you guys heard it, man. Queen City Odyssey, Spotlight of the Week, John Buchanan, Creative Director, Soul Serum. Thank you for taking the time, and you guys will have it soon.
Thank you for having me. Peace.